What's going on, YouTube? Back at you with another video. Hey, as you can see, it's raining out here. Oh, look at those dandelions. The notorious dandelions. They're everywhere. No one can stop them. No one. Anyway, guys, it's raining. It's Easter Sunday. Happy Easter to everybody if you celebrate Easter. Yeah, it's raining out here. Man, I had things to do today too. But you know what? It gives you a chance to relax a little bit. But I can't relax. I feel like I gotta keep doing stuff. Are you guys like that? Like, once the season gets going, you always got something to do. Either you can blow it off for a little bit or you just do it. Right now I gotta get, well, I don't have to, but I'm going to. I got a couple of mulch jobs that I gotta do, a bush job that I gotta do along with the mulch job. I got bids out on aeration and overseeding at one property. If you go check out my video, I did an estimate, and the guy called me back to give him lawn care. I told him it was going to be, I don't know if I told him 65 or 70. I think I told him 65 a week, weekly. He said, okay, fine. He had a crappy yard. Everybody else in the neighborhood had fantastic grass, weed-free, green, and he's the only one that had a lot of dandelions and things like that. So yeah. Anyway, I sprayed these weeds right here, and they're dead now. Took them a little bit. It really works when the sun is out. When you use your like, I never, and I don't know if anybody knows this or not, but I try not to spray. They say don't spray when it rains, or before it rains, if you're gonna put some type of chemicals on it, because it kind of rinses it off. The best time those weed sprays work is, during certain temperatures. The sun's out, it's not going to be raining. It just gets to those weeds and kill them quick. So yeah, these died off. So the stuff works, but sometimes there's slow acting chemicals, and then there's fast acting chemicals. And like I said, it just depends on when the temperature and the sun's out and it's not going to rain. So that's when I see that it works its best. But I'll show you what I use. The weed sprays that I use are chemicals. Nothing major. I just try to keep things simple. I like to keep things simple. Where we at? So today it give me some time to get because I'm all out of my weed killer and my sprayer, and I'm all out of my weed preventer or whatever. I try to say killer. I usually keep grass killer, weed killer, and the steel, and I got two of these. And I might end up converting my other one over because it holds more than carrying this around. So I don't know. This one's much easier to do. We'll see how the season goes. But I like to keep this with just my average weed killer, weed preventer, and it doesn't kill the grass, doesn't kill flowers, doesn't kill any other vegetation. This right here, when I put the stuff in here, it's killing off the weeds and the grass. And then I got another one, same brand, that kills off all vegetation. I mean, it's a little bit more powerful. It kills all vegetation. So you better not put it around anything that you like, any type of plants. It's there to just get rid of whatever's in that area and then what you spray it on. But this one right here is Image. This is what I use for just day-to-day spraying weeds, spot spraying, things like that. See, it won't harm your lawns. It don't kill off the flowers or nothing like that. It's just straight weed killer. So over 100 weeds. And I used to keep it. I don't buy a big bottle because I'm not doing a lot, but it seemed like it's kind of growing. People want more fertilizer and stuff like that. So on my end, it's growing a little bit. So I might have to amp it up to a bigger bottle. So, but this covers 6,000 feet. This feet? Square feet. There you go. So this is what I use on day-to-day spot spraying, dandelions, blah, 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 where it's not going to kill the grass. So that's what I put in the DeWalt. So I got to fill this up, put some of that in there, fill it up, and then the steel, like I said, this is what I use right here. See, I use this right here. Kill all weed and grass killer. And this is just to kill weeds and grass. You know, you could get away with spraying this, you know, but this right here, you don't want to spray this near nothing that you don't want dead. That's the total vegetation control. So this right here is going to kill everything for about a year or so. That one's probably about $80, 80 to 90 bucks. This one's probably about, I don't know, about 50 bucks for this one. This one's about 80 to 90 bucks. So I still got a lot of this in here because sometimes I just do fence lines with this, and then I do more brush and things with that one. But I can still use that one on, you know. It's good to have any one of these in flower beds that's just rock flower beds. Don't have any plants or nothing in there. It's just good to have. Now, if you want, okay, this is what I seem to see. So I've put this in flower beds that had some plants in there, but I wait for a hot day. I wait for a day that it's not going to rain, and the plants basically got to be like not close to some of the stuff that I'm spraying, because I don't want to accidentally put this on any of the plants. You could get away with this because I've done it before, where I sprayed some of this in flower beds and it didn't do anything to the plants because I was spot spraying. Boop, boop. You ain't got to go all crazy. You just get it real close to it, you know, and make sure you don't have any bushes or you know, flowers or blah, blah, blah that's like right up to it. But you could get away with that. This one right here, I wouldn't recommend it because this is gonna kill like everything around it. So, but I've gotten away with doing flower beds with this if it's kind of spread out. So yeah, guys, that's what I use. It's the kill-all total vegetation one, and then just the weed and grass killer. This one's killing off everything. Everything? Everything. And this one's killing off what you spray it on. And then be on the safe side. I'm using that image. That's going to be like, you can spray around plants, blah, blah, blah. You still want to spot spray, like, you still don't want to get any of that on plants that they, are growing or things like that. You just want to concentrate on the weed. So get your sprayer close to it and bam, hit it. Not that much, you just hit it and be gone. So, but yeah, that's what I use, guys. Anyway, just wanted to keep you up on that. So today is one of those days that I'm trying to find something to do, bumming around, doing extra honey-do list. It's raining outside, so I can't sit still. I want to get some things done. If it wasn't raining, if it rained outside and it stopped, I would just, see, now it's raining even more now. If it rained outside and it just stopped, where I can go out and trim some bushes, I would do it. I'll go do that trim job. I'll go trim the bushes and then be prepared to clean out that flower bed and lay down the mulch so that I'm not spending a lot of time over there. And this is a good time, once all this rain comes down, saturates the ground and the grass, it's a good time to if somebody wants some aerations. And I got a couple of people that want some aeration and overseeding. So, they want it, you got it. It's recommended to try to do it at the end of the year, but if you want to get a jump start on it. See, everybody thinks like, okay, if I aerate and overseed, April showers is going to bring the May flowers. You ever heard of that? So they get all this so-called free watering from the Lord. You're getting all this free watering from nature. That means they're saving money on their water bill. So that's what tends to happen. People want to do. So, but sometimes, I don't have time to do the aerations and overseeding if I'm really busy. I only do it if it's in the beginning of the season and I'm not really busy, but, I'm not really busy right now, so I can fit some of these things in. Anyway, guys, that's my time. I'm gonna let you go. Hey, catch me on the next video. Like, subscribe, leave your comments, all that good stuff. And hey, trying to grow the channel, so go ahead and hit that subscription button too, and I'll catch you on the next video. All right, guys, I'm out. See ya.